Or what? Alright, today I'm going to be showing you Invincible Volume 11 of the standard trade paperbacks for Invincible. This one's called Happy Days. So yeah, as you can see, we have the Invincible title in pink, Kirkham, Otley, Rathburn and Placencia at the top there. This cover is absolutely stunning, colour pink right there. So we have Mark in his blue suit holding Eve's hand. We have Oliver, Debbie on the left there, and we have Nolan and Alan the Alien and some Viltrumites at the back there on the right. Yeah, this cover's absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, so here's the spine real quick. Image, Invincible, Happy Days, Kirkman, Otley, Rathburn and Placencia. And this one's number 11. Right, so here's the back. We have, again, Mark and Eve. I love the colour blue with the colour pink. They go really well together. And also the black. Actually, I think it's because of the black as well, because black and pink go really well together as well. But yeah, Superhero, Invincible and Adam and Eve are dating at last, but Mark has just recently moved back in with his mum and half-brother. To make matters worse, Mark finds himself staring down the deadliest bunch of villains he's faced thus far. Also in this volume, the crossover with the Astounding Wolfman. This volume collects issues 54 to 59 of the Eisner-nominated series and the Astounding Wolfman 11. Alright. Oh god, I love the background as well. It's visually stunning. Alright, now let's take a look inside. So here we have a picture of Mark right here. Image Comics presents Invincible Happy Days, and another image of Mark right there. There's a blue suit, and we have Eve, created by Robert Kirkman and Corey Walker. And then we have an image right here of Mark and Eve on their date. Alright, so here we have the credentials right there. Here we have chapter 1 or issue 54. So this is where Mark and Eve are on their date. I love the art and the colours during this era of Invincible, by the way. And the pages have got that glossy effect to it as well, makes it look even better. Beautiful pages. Alright, so this is where the two twins take Mark to the future, disrupting Eve's date. They're like, look at it. Don't know what it is, but what was it? If that's electricity, but do you know how we have Powerplex's electricity? You have Eve's powers. You got this some form of electricity right here. It always looks good in Invincible because the colours always pop out. Like the sun as well looks beautiful. But yeah, this is where Mark's getting took by the twins to the future, and Mark meets the Immortal. And you know what happens then? Spoilers. God, where Mark rips Immortal's head off his flipping shoulders. And Mark goes back to the date. This is where you have the data montage right here. I loved how they've done this on Seals and Free. Some more of it right here. This is of their like past moments. I love how you have Mark on the left and Eve on the right here, and then just in the middle of their moments. You even got a bit of Amber right there, and Eve just looking at him. How you have the sun right in the middle there. Some cool moments. Finish it off with a nice kiss right there, and then you have at the end of this issue right here. And then we have issue 55, is it? Yeah, issue 55 or chapter 2 in this volume. Yeah, look at her powers, like the colours just next level in Invincible. So they make it back to the bedroom, and then we have lockdown but not out. This is where Alan the Alien is in prison with Nolan. Not in the same cell though, but the cells are next to each other, I believe. And yeah, they're trying to execute Alan right here, but it's just not working. But yeah, this is where Alan breaks out and then releases Battle Beast. Oh my god, this was so sick. I loved how they've done this in animated series as well. And I've mentioned this before when I was doing the new edition. Well, I was showing the new edition of the trade paperbacks for Invincible. And yeah, I was mentioning how I just love it, how these Viltrumites are just walking around Nolan. It's just got that style of Viltrumite, like, yeah. I might name it a new word, Viltrumism? A Viltrumism walk. But yeah, this is where Alan and Battle Beast come and find Nolan. And then this is where they fight the Viltrumites. And yeah, this is where it happens. This is brilliantness. And then they take it out into space. And then this is where they give that Viltrumite that knuckle sandwich right there. God, this is beautiful. They have Battle Beast just lusting for blood right here, destroying that Viltrumite, looking for the worthy opponent to kill him. God, look at that. Just cinematic pages everywhere, I'm telling you. This is where he really mentions some stuff about the Viltrumites and how they can beat him, because there's not that many. And then we are on to issue 56, or chapter 3. This is where Oliver's just walking in on Mark and Eve. And there's Kid Omni-Man's first solo adventure. Oh, and this is where Mark visits Amber, and Amber's just got a black eye right there. Oh, look at Mark's facial expressions right here. He is looking really mad. This is the guy that gave Amber the black eye. Alright, how scary does Oliver look right there, by the way? So a bit of Oliver and Mark fighting this guy right here. I love it when Mark's on the rooftop. He has like his talks and stuff. This is where he sees one of the orbs from Angstrom Levy spying on him. But Mark doesn't know it's Angstrom yet. Chapter 4. So I'm guessing this is issue 57, I believe. God, look at Mark there, just destroying that Reaniman. Oh, this might be the Stan and Wolfman issue. But yeah, this is where they're fighting that giant in the forest. But in the animated series, they don't do it in the forest. And the Stan and Wolfman is not there either. Yeah, this is where the Stan the Wolfman and Mark go to the Pentagon. And then, yeah, they're surrounded by Reanimen. And I think this is where Mark helps them escape. Chapter 5. So yeah, they're just spotting it out here. And then, yeah, Mark helps them escape. And this is where some of the Guardians come in. And we've got like Immortal and Darkwing, Duplicate, and all that. And a funny moment happens here where Mark's fighting Immortal. And he's just swinging him by the head. Right here. Oh, this is flipping amazing. Alright, and then yeah, you just take some back. And then we are on to chapter 6 right here. Oh, this is where Eve's in a suit, where she's on the job right here, looking all sophisticated. Immortal and Duplicate. Oh, is this where they're buying their own house? Got Mark and Eve doing some mission. I think this is where like they're on their job, and see Kirkham, I believe. Got Shapesmith in the suit. And we have Oliver getting tutored by, oh, what's her name? Was it April? And yeah, Mark ends up on the rooftop and finds another orb spying on him, but he manages to catch it, but it self-destructs in his hand. Oh, we've got some more of the sequids right here. Oh, and by the way, these panels showing off the variant of Ultramites. God, I love this. And it was Angstrom Levy who's brought them all together. Chapter 7, or issue 59, was it? Yep. God, Powerplex. I'll always say this. He looks badass. Especially right here. Look at his powers. He's got a cool suit as well. But yeah, he's just in his house practicing what he's gonna do to Invincible. And yeah, look at his powers right here. Love the colour of his powers. I swear Shapesmith's trying to like fight him, but Powerplex just wants Invincible. Here he is, Powerplex destroying some of the Guardians. How cool does he look here? But yeah, he eventually fights Mark, so Mark comes, and look how the powers reflect off Mark's goggles. It's so sick. Yeah, this is very tragic. Love this panel as well right here. Where Powerplex has just got his hands on Mark's head. Just electrocuting him. This was cool to see get animated in season 3 as well. But Mark eventually stops him. But before that, Powerplex ends up killing his wife and kid. Very tragic. And here he is stopping him. But look how angry Powerplex is right here. And Mark, just look at that facial expression right there, god damn. I think I said this before when I was showing you the new edition of this particular volume, and how Powerplex looks like he's in that chair that Bucky's in on, I think, Civil War, is it? I believe it's Civil War. Or he's just contained in that container. But yeah, that is the end of issue 59 and this volume. But we do have some extras in the back. Remember, there's extras on the back of the standard trade paperbacks for Invincible, but not the new editions. So yeah, also if you've read this volume, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you thought about it when it got animated as well. But yeah, here's more great books from Robert Kirkham and Image Comics right here. Then we've got that image right here of Mark, which was in the beginning. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that is the end of volume 11 of Invincible, the standard trade paperbacks. So yeah, now I'm going to do like a size comparison with some of the other editions I've got. Alright, so here I'm going to be doing a size comparison with some of the editions that I've got from Invincible. So right here on my left, we're starting off with volume 3 of the library edition. Yes, I love this cover right here of Battle Damage Mark, all bloody up, so sick. So there's a slipcase for volume 3 of the library edition right there, and then obviously the volume itself. So the issues that are in volume 11 of the standard trade paperback from Invincible are contained in volume 3 of the library edition. Volume 5 of the Ultimate Collection, again, the issues from volume 11 of the standard trade paperback from Invincible are contained in volume 5 of the Ultimate Collection. Right here we have Compendium 1 of the Invincible universe. This is not part of the three main compendiums, but I believe the issues that are in volume 11 of the standard trade paperback are contained in Compendium 2 of the out of the main three Invincible compendiums. Then obviously we have the standard trade paperback itself of volume 11 right here, Happy Days. And then I've actually got an issue from volume 11 of the standard trade paperback, as you can see right here, issue 59. What a amazing looking cover, Powerplex versus Invincible. So yeah, remember these three are the same size, the issues, standard trade paperbacks, and this compendium right here. And I think the three main compendiums are the same size as this Invincible Universe compendium. And then we have Invincible volume 10, the new edition. So the issues that are in this volume right here are also in this volume 11 of the standard trade paperbacks. So these two contain the same issues. So yeah, there's like a little size comparison. Alright, so I've got volume 3 of the library edition right here, volume 5 of the Ultimate Collection. On top right here, bottom left, I've got volume 11 of the standard trade paperbacks, and bottom right, volume 10 of the new edition of the Invincible trade paperbacks, opened up to the same page, just so you can see like a little comparison. So yeah, I've already done this because I've done a video on volume 10, but yeah, I just want to do this again just for this video. So yeah, I turn to this page because obviously I love how issue 9 looks and how Powerplex looks right here with his powers and that. So here's volume 3 of the library edition right here. Love those huge pages. And then this is volume 5 of the Ultimate Collection. I had to hold it up with the Invincible Universe Compendium one because it was just going to shut otherwise. But yeah, you can also tell how glossy the pages are by how the light reflects off of the pages. But yeah, they're all like really high quality pages. Then here's the standard trade paperback, volume 11. So yeah, I had to hold this up with volume 12, the standard trade paperback. And then yeah, here we have volume 10 of the new edition of the Invincible trade paperbacks right here. Alright. So you can also see how on the new edition it'll have chapter 59 worded out instead of numbered out. Here on the standards it will say chapter 7 because obviously in each volume we'll have the chapter reset to chapter 1. Here in the Invincible library editions you have the chapter numbered out, as well as on the Ultimate Collection it will have it numbered out as well. So yeah. Alright, so there has been Invincible Volume 11 of the Standard Edition trade paperbacks. Happy days. I'll never get over how good these covers look for the standard trade paperbacks. Look, it's got that glossy effect to it as well. Makes it even better. As well as the very vivid colours and the flipping phenomenal art. The amazing characters, the sick looking title and everything. But yeah, let me know if you read this volume and if you enjoyed it. Also let me know if you watched these moments get animated in an animated series of Invincible. It was on season 3. I'm trying to think what episode it was. I believe it was episode 4, because I remember the prison scene being episode 4 in season 3 of Invincible. But yeah, so let me know if you've been enjoying season 3 of Invincible. If you didn't like it, just let me know. And yeah, so there has been volume 11 of the standard trade paperbacks of Invincible. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, because I will be doing more videos of these standard trade paperbacks. I did already do volume 12 of the standard trade paperbacks before doing this video, because I already thought I'd done this volume, but I didn't. And I think the reason why I already thought I'd done this was because I'd done the new edition of volume 10, and obviously that covers the same issues as the issues that are in here. So yeah, but anyways, that has been that, and take care.